We have all heard these stories about flying saucers and how they abduct people with the help of mysterious blue rays. Usually these stories are told by suspicious witnesses who, frankly, do not inspire confidence. But the case we want to tell you about now stands out from them and stands apart from similar stories. After all, there were 4 contactees at once. And all of them were children. It is no secret that everyone becomes a contactee in our country. And if the stories of adults can be treated with a grain of salt, then the stories of children are unlikely to deceive scientists and experts. This happened in Argentina in 1992. The investigator who was searching for the children later said the following words: "Adults lie, teenagers lie, children could not come up with such a thing. It's crazy, but I believe their words." They really were on board the spaceship. They described cities they had never been to. They were really in space and described it in a way that the best writers could not. The police investigator kept the names of the children for history. They were all registered with the police. They were Maria Malero, 8 years old, her younger sister Emma Malero, and 2 twin brothers Jorge and Carlos, who had just turned 3. When they were lifted into the air, Maria, in order to calm her brothers and sister, said very touching words: "This is God taking us to heaven." He, as the children called the space alien, stood at the magic table, from where he controlled the entire ship. It was later revealed that 6 people were watching the abduction. According to their description, the ship was a saucer about 30 meters in diameter. It hovered at an altitude of about 500 meters. It emitted a beam of blue light and pulled several objects into the ship. He was a very good God. He said his name was Layar. He showed us the moon and the stars, the children told the police. The children were interrogated separately, and each told the same story in his own way. The strangest thing about it was that Layar, whoever he was, left identical marks on the children's faces. The children said that it did not hurt at all, even tickled. The children described Layar himself as a man with a very large head and yellow eyes. They said, but he did not scare us at all. He was very funny. He promised to take us home. He said that our lives would be much longer than other people's. We asked our parents to live a long time, too, but he did not say anything. We ate a lot, though I don't know what it was. All the food was in bags with tubes, very tasty. We ran around the ship a lot and looked out the window. The only thing Layar asked was not to press the buttons. And then Layar said it was time to say goodbye. He brought us back the same way he took us to the same place. He asked us to apologize to our parents for him and that he had no choice. You must admit that it would be very difficult for children to come up with such a story. The police were looking for them for 3 days. And then they just appeared, as if from nowhere. Eventually, the noise around the incident began to die down and everyone forgot about it. Today, no one remembers this story in Argentina. And this is very wrong. Let's try to figure out what it was. Almost every world religion unequivocally denies the existence of such things as aliens and UFOs, denies any presence of extraterrestrial life, except for ourselves. The very idea of the presence of such life is supposedly the idea of anti-divine forces, demons. But if we abstract from the ancient interpretations of the universe, and explain such processes in modern language, then the answer suggests itself. The entire universe is the creation of the Supreme Being, which we are accustomed to calling God. All the laws of chemistry and physics by which the universe lives are laws created by the same Supreme Intelligence, the Creator. Without these wise mechanisms, the universe would simply cease to exist. And yes, in the course of random evolution, the emergence of bisexual individuals was impossible. And all creatures on Earth for reproductive functions for some reason are divided into male and female. At the same time, a person is not able to survive in an interstellar journey at the speed of light. This is proven by science. So, it turns out that there can be no talk of any communication between worlds for people. But this is if we look at the problem only from the point of view of human civilization, our technical capabilities and the knowledge that humanity possesses. People have not yet discovered a way to instantly move between galaxies, although it is possible that such a way exists. And other, more advanced civilizations not only know about it, but have long used it. And our Argentine case is yet another proof of this.